I know where the weather is controlled. It's in Australia. Glitch, glitch. And they make excuses for the bzzzt, and they calling it glitch, glitch. I call it bzzzt, bzzzt. They call it glitch, glitch. And the glitches are controlling the weather. Yep, glitches. Glitch, glitch, glitches. If a glitch is causing a cloud to form, is it a glitch? Is this a glitch that made that cloud? Is this a glitch? Because, you're a mean one, Mr. Glitch. Here's a glitch. Here's a glitch controlling the weather. Here's another glitch. Which one's this? We got Richmond glitching. Glitching Richmond. Is this up here? Is it making a cloud? Where exactly is Richmond? I'm going to find you. Yeah, I don't know Australia as good as you do. But man, I damn sure know your weather better than most even your weather people do. How come any of your news people haven't ever messaged me and tried to interview me? Because I know I'll own their weather people with, what they call science. Yeah, 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 I know them. Uh huh. Yeah, they always go to try to discredit my character. I don't even go out on a Friday and Saturday night. That's kind of good character actually. Hey, look at the this going out. How many directions of a gravity wave you got going? You want to talk about some fucking microwave manipulation? Here's some glitching going on. Boilings. So these radars are offline, ain't they? They turn them offline. Whole lot of glitching going on. Bzzz, look at that fry in there. My God. You get a little more obvious here. You got a little cross flowing going on. How many directions of the wind did you have going here? Fried, bzzz, reverberating through your atmosphere right now. How slow do I need to go before you realize that Karma Sutras are not just this are the stitches of the ditches for the snitches? In this world here is got a lot of liars, and you got a lot of waveforms going on. You got a lot of pulsations. Bzz. See these pulses? They generate waveforms that then cause a shock wave of different pressure waves. And as they intersected here, man, did you see it rise? This is waveforms interacting. This is a prime example of a waveform. I have to check one thing. Space weather dashboard. Space weather dashboard. Let's see if we've had a great big old blast from the sun while Australia was facing the sun. There's a lot of factors. Oh, we clean and green. We've had a minor. I don't think it's anything that would induce something like that. Is it dramatic? What do we have? Let's have a look. Isn't that cool? This is your sun. Not a lot of squares today. I don't see the angry faces or there's nothing been shut down. Let's watch. Shall we? Yes. I'll zoom down. Oh, you never know what I'm going to show. I got lots of ways to look, and I have to look for natural. In certain waveforms can happen, but know this: a gravity wave is a theory. NASA said it was real, and then they disproved themselves, and then they said it's real again. So those odds don't say 100% proof, and well, a number that's not definitive is called a constant, and it's not real. It's just something made up to make a formula work. Look at that! Look at that dancer right there. That's to be a dramatic spinner. A lot of filaments on the limb. Big old coronal hole facing us. Big active filaments here. If one of them snapped right now, we'd feel it. I don't see no X flares kicking off. No big bright flash. And this is solar minimum. You shouldn't even have this much activity. So this is a bit odd. We did have a kick right there. Look. Watch. We did have one filament snap. Pow, right there. It's nothing huge, and it went to the side. Watch, I'll get that zoomed up. It's right here. Watch. Bzz. And that causes a big blast when this filament goes out. It shoots plasma out into space. Isn't that cool? That you can actually look at your sun. And you can watch this. This is something that you should do. And look at a smiley face. Yeah, that filament just snapped. And this is just a cooler area. That coronal hole. Make it sound like it's here's where the portal where you come in and out. Now never go megatard. Or Wascally Wabbit. Or a conspiracy theorist. It's to entertain ideas is not a conspiracy. To cover up lies, by definition, is. And to cover this is not a gravity wave. It's impossible. So the conditions for that is not conducive for it. So don't let that excuse be used, because I can own it. A lot of chemominations coming in over Perth and Connor, so you can expect yours to have some rains coming. This is moving that way, that's moving that way. This is a bzzz to fry and glitch underneath. Yeah, the Mr. Glitch is out there to ruin not just Christmas, but just the day itself. And it's a big old EMF waveform, hems the chem, pushing the particles together to get them to fall. The heavier rains will begin. Begin, said Voldemort as she's spinning off the coast. And she'll hug down. She's moving in. She ain't going out to sea. It's being sustained actually by something here that's been deploying for hours and hours. So whatever's here that's constantly deploying is what's feeding it in. Something here has stayed stationary and is feeding this storm. Okay, it's obvious to the eyes. The center of squarulation, the toilet flush here, is not very round. And this is the visible image, and I'll go over and look at the infrared here in a minute. Okay, so I'll turn off some of the town names so you can get a few more details. And one real important detail is hashtag expose the 28. Get that detail, write it down, look it up. I need a sip of water. I wasn't even supposed to be up tonight. Such polite neighbors. One guy controls all the sleep in the house. You see the square forming here? Watch. I'll stop this. You have two squares sitting next to each other. This is a chem bomb mass and this. And the interaction between these two of these, one might be hot, one might be cold, can cause the circulation just between the two. Yeah, this is an interesting storm. This is a square nudge. This is over the top deck of that, pluming and feeding in of whatever this is that continually is deploying out to sea here. Continually. I suspect a ship with seawater hot and pumping it up. One of those, watch this. Marine cloud brightening. Could be something along the lines of this, but more realistically is a ship with something like this on it. Steaming it up. Yeah, this is real. This is an experiment that was done off the Great Barrier Reef, actually. See this here? Well, don't tell me there isn't something in place that could steam up your atmosphere. Why does the air smell fishy, right? Oh, this is why. Well, what does that mean? That's getting ground up in it? I would like to know more. When is this being told to be tested? Cloud droplets, nuclei, low-lying clouds over the ocean, reflecting water, providing shade over things that need water. And this is counterintuitive to me to some things, right? So you see what I'm saying? It is many possibilities of methods that can be used to achieve such a look as this that I've been seeing. Even this morning I had it on its forecast. The same spot was actually fueling this in. So that bears investigation into the geoengineering cloud creation. Because that's cloud creation, right? Steaming it up. That by definition, I just showed it to you. That's even in Australia, right? Go look it up. It says here, creator Charlene King, credits Southern Cross University. So this is being taught in school. I told you it was. You don't believe me that geoengineering's real. When it's being taught in school, then you're a numbnut. You're just ignoring information because you don't want to accept that it happened, or you're such a narcissist, you can't admit whenever you're wrong. You can't admit you've been fooled or you're wrong. You don't know it all. I don't know it all. I'm learning stuff every day. If I learned something, I did as soon as I got out of bed this morning. I was happy. I knew I had a successful day already, and then I acted like I didn't learn nothing, and I still learn new things. And one thing you should learn right here is that is not a round thing there I'm pointing at, other than that chem bomb dot that fuels this. That's a 10-minute backwards, 4 dots, 10-minute backwards, 3 dots, square, boom, 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 go the plumes. and Bribey Island cops it. Does Bribey Island finally get that new inlet? Will it look like this? Will there be a big gap? Will there be a ferry service out there where only certain things can go? Or will that be a place no one's allowed to go anymore and only the animals can be there? And I'll go, oh, why? It's about time. But then we're places we're not allowed to go. And if it's a no-fly zone, who knows? There might be an oil rig come out there soon. Gas. That's what they want. Use up the gas. Just pump earth dry. Just stick another needle in the earth. Frack it. Pump something in it. Pump something out of it. Take. No give. And they've given too much this time. And if I go over here, I can go on the infrared. I can pick it up too. It's here. It's pluming. The Pluminazis are busy out at sea in one spot. It's just something is parking here, and it's deploying things. And that boat can also shoot off flares, sounding rockets, and other things that are well documented. Good site to go to is weathermodificationhistory.org. Is Jim Lee. Fantastic work, man. Get behind that guy. I love him. I have great respect. You can talk all the shit you want about him, but you better never do it in front of me. I'll own you. That guy's got integrity, and I respect that. He keeps it real. You can prove something, he's well reachable to talk. He never shies from anybody. I know this as a fact. I love the guy. Because we don't always see eye to eye, but we always see the respect to talk about it. Yeah, I love the guy. And actually, we pretty much do. Right? Different perspectives. Takes two lenses and a pair of glasses to see good, right? A pair of perspectives. And you look at the contamination feeding in. A little puff now, keep it going. Oh, balance it. It takes a hell of a probe. It must be a great big old, like one of them things they stick in the roast, huh? And except it's the microwave. But instead of the roast in the microwave, it's you. Yeah, man, you're getting fried and you're getting chemicalized right now. Who knows what chemical burns? I'm hearing about a lot of bad asthma conditions coming in preceding edges around here, actually. I'm hearing about dogs getting sick very recently and suddenly from just being out for a walk in the rain itself. There'll be dust preceding this. Look at the boil down this low deck come out. Watch. Right here. Follow my cursor. See, right here. That's a glitch. Doing something. That's a pulse. It's one of these going on here. Mr. Glitch. These pulses you say ain't real. Bzz, bzz, they're real. That's a pulse nearly making a full circle directly around this. You can nearly run a radar thing out then and a big pulse going out to sea here. Bzz, bzz. And making sure you don't see that too good. That'll be from probably from here. Yeah, you don't see that too good. Let's see if it shows up in a 512. Squanto. Bzz. There's a glitch out here. Oh, come on. If a glitch is forming a cloud, it's not a glitch, man. If it's all the time, a glitch means once in a while. And oops, we got that fixed. Nah, man, this is a planned weather manipulation. And somebody's lying when he calls it that and disregards you talking about it. That's known as a shill. Because they take the shilling. And when your name is Higgins, you're a liar. And you misled the Australian people and took their money and could have warned them about a flood that killed people in February earlier than you did. And shame on you. Just shame on you. That's not Australian at all. You'll be like the opposite. Like when Australian of the Year comes up, like you'll last. Completely last. I'm not even Australia. I'll come up higher on the list than you. What a shame. When honesty is villainized and dishonesty is praised, then this is a sick world. It needs a serious amount of water to cleanse it. And I think it's showing up now. And may this beautiful, blessed water know it's loved and has friends. And a lot of people do not want it to be used this way. And may it bless and cleanse this earth from the vibration of all the animals that were lost in the fires. And all the animals that are going to die and be lost because of this storm. Beautiful, blessed water cleanse this planet, because I don't think church is working. Like people go place on a Sunday, and it's Sunday, and I'm seeing this. This is God's day, and this is what you do on God's day. Take to board the messages today when you go down on one knee. And quit villainizing people that tell the truth, because the person that you kneel in front of, look what happened when they villainized him. Right, here's your forecast. All right, I'm still rolling. Yeah, it's a serious mood. All right, you got pretty much the same as I showed you a few hours ago. The fuckery combined with more fuckery is that as the line crushes in from to Broken Hill and begins to douse the people there, and then the seriousness approaches Lismore and the coastlines. This is just your quick stats. I hate it when that comes up, actually. If I'm sound unenthusiastic, would you feel good reporting on this? It's been nearly almost exactly 6 months to the day that I was fucking knee deep in headache predicting a flood here, telling people to get out of their homes. And guess what? Some people did. And here's what you're getting now. Every 3 hours along here, you're scheduled to get 5 centimeters of rain. Every 3 hours. Okay? Watch. As many hours this is going to park. It's going to be moving all around here, and as it goes, it's parking. It's going to dump that everywhere it goes. The coastline itself cops it twice as it kicks back in. Very, very heavy doses going along this river valley here. It's going to be heavier in Cayuga than expected. This river here, where they burned out Wooden Bong, it's going to run fairly quickly because a lot of all that ground stuff is gone. The Masonic M here kind of says it all. Apron that shit. The Richmond River here in Wyangaree is as in you are fucked zone. Yeah, you're fucked. Horseshoe Creek fucked. Collins Creek fucked. This whole area where everything would normally settle, yeah, it's settling. Very, very heavy, dangerous lightning. Might want to unplug with some of your electronics. Make sure your battery operated things are charged and ready to go. Okay, you will not die if you ain't on the phone for 5-6 hours. Okay, we'll live. We know you're okay because you listened. You know that phone on in your pocket is an ion generator that can draw a lightning strike to you. Know this. Okay? Got a Mylar bag, put it in it. Turn it off. At least you'll have a phone charged when you get up, and you can't count on a signal being on. We'll feel you're okay. I see everybody here okay. All right? This is what I see. But I do see a lot of harm from some ignorant people. And remember, when stupid goes away, there's one less headache in your ear. And that's one more sadness and tear in my eye when geoengineer killed. You know, as this is coming ashore now, there's some extremely heavy cells as they're maintaining this lull with the chem bombs. Each shock wave of one of them is coalescing droplets of moisture. So the Caboolture area and the edge of Bribie and Caloundra here is there's actually a very low entrance here. Could have a lot of problems with the washover. Yeah, beautiful pines along there. And a flying fox that actually I think I did shit myself. No, I was still drying off and getting in trouble from getting chased out of the pool for jumping in naked because I was hot. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm human sometimes. I'm humane all the time. Oh, wow, how do you pronounce it? This one, this is another way to spell you're fucked, right on a railroad line. Railroad lines, railroad lines. It's geo time. Glitch, glitch. Glitch, 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 glitch. Bzzz, variety, man. That was an obvious. When you put it on the 128, man, if she was so obvious, was it the National? There's a way to get just to town. Here we go. Watch this. I get a little bit whiter. We'll go cold. Now, come on, show it. Show it. Give me a minute, I'm going to get a different view. Told you, man, you stay off them bridges. Shit was serious. Let's see what they're saying. It don't sound like this kind of a map is very helpful if you're in trouble. It's not like you could click it and you see reds or something on it. I think the Bureau of Morons could do a lot better job than that. That's really shameful. Very shameful, actually. Is this the best you could do? Australia? For your people? That's a shame. How can anybody stay safe with that? I can see you're frying out to sea here where I'm pointing. You didn't hide it very well. You just put the margin over. The radar can go out further. There's boats out here that might want some safety notice. And it would be very kind of Australia to go out as far to sea as this one does. Liars, hiders, not seers, with bringing you to showers. My God, look what they're doing to you now over Brisbane, North Lakes, and all that. You had some real heavy stuff come through. Oh, it's headed out to the Crow's Nest, Esk, Logwood, Lowood. Change glasses. Toowoomba. Man, this is nearly ain't gonna go too much farther inland for a moment till it curls down. Most of the kick-in's coming here. That's a nudge. When that bumps whatever's here, it's coming in. Hello, Sydney. Have a shower. And a moisten the entrance. Bzzz. Yeah, these are kicked on. Those are forced in there. That'll stall that, hold that. When that backs up, when enough momentum hits it, it has to up and ride over. When it up and rides over. No, it ain't gonna come over. That can't. It's impossible. No, that's impossible. That has to come down to you. So you're going to get the stretch and slide where they squeeze the pastry bag and squeeze the water over you. Most of it will drop between here and here. Like a rainbow. The crippled kangaroo land over here. Lame-roo. That's not nice. How about Happy Joey land? That's a spinner. That's a big super cell. This thing could drop a tornado anywhere at any time. Do you see the rotation of it? Your radar is suspiciously turned off. I see just a tickle of it down low, pulsing here over the bay. I bust you right here. Look at the beginning. Off. Turn it off, but I still see you. Yeah. Oh, that's not definitive enough for me. Well, you know, the storms it's doing are. Yeah, that can't go there. That's impossible. Something blasting down here near Barnsdale. So you must have a mobile radar here getting ready. You guys got a strange setup. How's Tassie looking? Nothing at the moment, really, of any significance. Rain and wonder-wise, it's you look like you guys got some time until Tuesday. You should take advantage of that. Just the normal rumblers, and it's really heavy shit's coming through come Thursday, your time, during the morning. Same time you're getting it up here. That's when the beginning of the next event happens. And it's going to happen very quickly. See? Because all the dynamics are there. Your pressures what's determined that. And behind it is the clobberer. Yeah, this is a bad bubble up you got here. Any of that come up anytime. This is see the low dog here? This owns this area. And this is bad. Look at this. What could come over at any time very quickly? What's behind that? That can actually be a full force spinner even as it arrives. No way. Is there potential for this to clobber Perth? I actually could see the setup because of the 14s and everything at that time. See, the pressure this day here should move that. It's possible. I don't believe this. I'm gonna watch this. This is that's gonna take a hell of a beam to stretch that. If they stretch that moisture out like that, that'll come in here and be behind this 2 days. Behind this will be another storm. If they stretch that out with a beam like that, 2 days after this, you got a big rain. There's no way it's not gonna happen, because that's already there. Yeah, if they beam that like this, you're fucked. Again, through this area here. And it'll happen very quickly. Because that moisture is going to be moving over 200 mile an hour on a very high level of the atmosphere. It's going to be very cold, meeting something that's very warm that has already left an area. So there'll be a lot of ions from all the evaporation going on. This is a setup for some really bad shit coming in about 13, 14 days. Again. But, to concentrate on today. Yeah, Higgins, you keeping up with that? You keeping up with the glitches? Yeah, you ready to get honest? You owe me an apology, publicly. And everybody that you blocked, and you give them their money back. Isn't that called stealing? Paying for a subscription and not fulfilling it? Or is your middle name Barnum? PT Glitch. What a shame. Integrity just seems to be sold so quickly. Me, I ain't monetizing nothing. And here's over the next 24 hours. Right, do some heavy showers, heavy rains, downbursts, bad roads, and smiling people, blessing beautiful, blessed water. I will not blame the water for how it's being used. Not at all. No, the sandbaggers over here in St. Bera. Going on. My voice is almost gone, folks. I need some tea and some honey. When you want to kick me a $5 for some honey, I'm out. You could do so at paypal.me/Robert Deutsch. If you don't want to use PayPal because of a rumor about helping people, that rumor is a lie, but I'm okay with your political choice. You don't have to virtue signal what you pay for stuff with any more than somebody has to virtue signal with a mask. I'm not laughing about that, actually. Your kind words are support, because I'm going to support you with my knowledge and my time. Yeah, they ain't going to catch my folks out on the road. That ain't fair. And y'all get off Dave's ass. He's trying to help people. Right? I talked with him about the rumors after all that shit, because you guys just love the rumor, and I like to ask people. Well, you know what? He's been run through the mill, and ain't nothing been his fault. He's been found out that he done nothing wrong. But nobody unvillainizes as much as they put the horns on you. They don't come back and file them off. Because they're doing that to me now. And it's unfair. I won't jump on a hate wagon. So, Dave, man, if you try to give me an Australian of the Year award, I'm going to give it to you. Or the whole Melbourne mob. Or you go stand with them. Are you running for office? I got to say, just the only other question I have. I think you do a good job. But I don't trust politics. So you expect that. Now, man, I love you, Dave, man. Big love to you on that one. Yeah, really. Get off his ass. And get off your ass and do something about this. Just quit getting on the ass of people that are off their ass doing something, all right? Those that can do, and those that can't, run their mouths too fucking much. The couching staff. I could tell you every goddamn hook and juke to dunk the damn ball. But I fucking can't fly like Mike. I'm a good member of the couching staff. When it comes down to performance of some things, I can't do it. Well, you know what? You could perform an act of get off your ass and go down to the various gate B's and demand your rights. Like the Nutty Nanas and the Grumpy Gramps and all my chocolatiers around the world who write the slogans down because it's not permanent graffiti. You can do this. Play hopscotch. And I landed on number hashtag exposed to 28. Name number, blah, blah. And you read it out loud. And go down there and read for your rights. Go do this. Document you did it. So when it comes time to hold them responsible for never listening to you at voting time, you show that. You show that as your commercial. Why you shouldn't vote for somebody. Because they don't listen to you. And they called grandmothers a fucking cunt at the gate. I heard it. I can say it. They did. I heard it. Person on the intercom over here that greets at the gate of a government house. Yeah, I should tell the King of England about this. I'll write him a letter. He'll fire her ass. Greeting some grandmother of a nation asking, it's her job to answer the phone, do it. If you don't like your fucking job, go on. Move it. Yeah. Who's the real cunt? It ain't the grandmothers. It's the people cunting us. I had to throw that in there. I never heard him talk about it in the way I did. Yeah, somebody in the intercom called Ruby a cunt. Yeah, it was rude. So I ain't having it. All right, there's your weather. There's your hashtag. There's your free lunch. Big love, people. Stay safe as you can. And remember, man, give benefit of a doubt because you want that. Remember, presumed innocent? We deserve it amongst ourselves, right? Big love, people. Stay safe. Peace. Yeah, my totals are still accurate.